She's being a general menace. Hello, everyone. How are we all today? Hope everyone is doing well. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this so she's not like being a complete and utter menace to society or just to my stream in general. Hello. How are we? How are we? Dirt Eater, Old Bat and Slow, Clark, Firebrand, Freak Show, Jimmy's Crackhead, hi. Frankie, hello. Nihilsism, hi. Reardon Steel, Stream Standard, hello everyone. Hello. How was your weekend? Yes. My weekend so far has been pretty chill. Pretty chill. Can't really complain. Pudding Way, hello. Wicked Cool, hello. Hope y'all are well. So, some stuff happened this week. It seems like it's been a oh hi. It seems like it's been a pretty busy week in quartering land. And we got quite a bit of things that happened. We had the Mill Creek leak that happened, I think toward the beginning of the week, where he posted the sticker for the K-Cup box, and we basically traced all of that back to Mill Creek Roasters, which was fantastic in my opinion. So I'll speak for myself. I'm comfortable now at this point saying that at the minimum, the very minimum, the unflavored coffee is coming from Mill Creek. We still don't have that level of confirmation on the flavored coffee as of yet, because we also know Java Taza has flavored coffee. So, I'm not as comfortable making a judgment call on that. But as far as the unflavored stuff is concerned, I think we have as much confirmation as we're going to get that it's Mill Creek. So, um, Java Taza dropped his ass after they got exposed. Really, you think so? Do we have any evidence of that? But yeah, so that happened, and then we had even last I think Sunday. Yeah, Sunday was our previous stream. We had Rex Jones calling out Quartering on X and saying, "Hey, come on I'm hosting the Alex Jones show this week. You should come on and have another debate with me." And Quartering agreed, and then we all saw him backpedal that too, which was, I mean, nobody's really surprised, right? Nobody's really surprised that that happened. Hi, Sector, how are you? And now we have kind of the fallout from that. I'm telling you guys, the little golden nuggets of Miller time happen in Jer's replies, on his replies tab when he's replying to other people. That's where every all the good stuff is. So I pulled out some choice gems for us to kind of look at and have a little giggle over. And we will definitely get there. We also have the Friday show to go over. I'm not even lying to you guys. When I was editing the Friday show last night, it was so boring that I was struggling to like pay attention so I didn't like miss anything good. So it was tough. It was very low energy, lots of ads, lots of begging. So we are I tried to make it I will try to make it as entertaining as we can. We'll just put it that way. Hi Hyena Breath, Platystein, how you guys doing? JG, MNG, I see you. Hi, hi, hi. Jared's boring by default, funny unironically. Yeah, I know. He really is. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. We have some random things from around the internet that we're going to be talking about as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that. My only ask today, guys, is if you are on the YouTube side of things, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I've got a few more deep dive videos kind of in the works at the moment, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss when those drop. And also give the stream a like. I would really appreciate that if you did that. And then if you're on Kick, just make sure you're following the channel. That's all I ask. But yeah, it's very hard. It's hard to watch Jer Raw. It is. It is very hard. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, you guys know the last few weeks we've been talking about Jimothy, who is the viral raccoon who's taking the internet by storm. And when I mean viral, I don't mean rabies. I mean like he's very cute and he's popular. If you don't know, Jimothy is a raccoon that lives up in the Seattle area, and he has short spine syndrome, which means that he looks like a little fluff ball, and it's very, very cute. And he's not afraid to go into people's backyards, so we've got a lot of footage. He actually also has his own X account now, where whoever is running that is just doing an amazing job of like posting all the Jimothy sightings. So make sure that if you want to keep up with that, you do. But we also have a new contender in the arena. Yes, we sure do. And that is a little doggo that also has short spine syndrome named Tilly Bean. So this is Tilly Bean. She's a little doggo. She's got the short spine syndrome. And it looks like Tilly has a
My
TikTok.
family, I will unleash a fury of barks. My name is Theodore Tiny Dog Roosevelt Chang, guardian of the front door, protector of my humans. And if you threaten my family, I will unleash a fury of barks so mighty, you'll rethink your entire life's decisions. My name is Theodore Tiny Dog Roosevelt Chang.
So that's Tilly, and it looks like Tilly also has their own X account. And is this a meme coin as well? I didn't. Oh no, it's just the search. Okay, but yes, you can follow Tilly as well. But Jimothy proved the market. Tilly is the thesis. A short-spined raccoon appeared in Seattle, went viral from a few seconds of footage, and became an 8-figure meme coin. This market showed that it understands this character, this shape, and this story. So yes, so now we have Tilly as well. So this is very creepy. All these short spine syndrome animals are now appearing. I mean, I think they've always existed, but I feel like for whatever reason now they're just getting all of the internet's attention. So, oh yeah, they do have there is a meme coin on Tilly as well. But yeah, that is Tilly, the little doggo. So, yep, Dreamology, we just started. So, but also going around on the internet now, as you guys know, Extra Emily, right? She got into some trouble recently, where she got a kind of slap on the wrist from Twitch because she almost crashed her car again while live streaming, and while Twitch said she was banned, she was reinstated rather quickly. And on top of all of that, it now appears as though Extra Emily is going to have her own show on Hulu and Disney Plus. So here we are again, rewarding bad behavior. Hey Dwight, how are you? So, yeah, so apparently she is the first Twitch creator to have their own show on Hulu and Disney Plus, and this is through a partnership with Pocket Watch, who is trying to make family-friendly content out of Extra Emily. That's what it says. That's what it says. Apparently they're also doing this with other creators as well. And apparently there will be a driving episode where she teaches somebody how to drive. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be watching this particular show. It doesn't seem like it is geared for me, but that is apparently what is going to happen. Too soon for driving. I know. Well, apparently it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Clark with the $2 Canadian over on YouTube. Thank you so much. Dan Clancy needs to be fired. He really does. Absolutely. Dan Clancy is just a menace to Twitch and to just the creepiness in general. Any day now, the sun will finally explode. I know, right? It'll happen at some point. But yes, so Extra Emily now has her own streaming show. We're mainstreaming these people, and I just want to. It's painful. It's painful. So, and then we have next up, hanging out with Mao enthusiasts. It's not. I know, right? but why there's absolutely nothing interesting about Extra Emily. I mean, I guess I don't know. I genuinely don't know why that this is a thing at all. Dirt Eater, thank you for joining Very Important Pastels over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. And then we also had, speaking of things that make you go, why, we have I Show Speed. Now, I Show Speed, recently surpassed 60 million subs on YouTube. And to celebrate that amazing feat, he decided that he wanted to attempt to fly.
Yep, just slowly. Oh gosh, holy crap. Okay. Yep, I know. Yo. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, okay. Hold his legs. Hold my legs.
Who else thinks this is an incredibly bad idea? Me. I do. And we have Swallow Cough Survivor over on Kick with the 100 kicks. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Who? I Show Speed. All right.
Hold my legs. Do not mix. Please, the balloons is getting me up. Hold my legs, guys. Hold my legs. 99.7. Everybody sub up. Oh my gosh. We're at 60. 60 million!
Okay.
It's time to go up, baby! 60 million! Let's fly up in the air, baby!
Oh, no.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! 60 million! Let's go, baby!
Who saw that coming from a mile away? Staged? Probably. Yeah. And then we have Dwy gifting 5 subs over on Kick. Thank you so much, hon. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. And we have JGMNG also gifting a sub over on Kick. Thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate that. Love you too. Yeah. So this seems just as realistic as I don't know if anyone here watches wrestling at all, but apparently I Show Speed participated in WrestleMania this past year in Vegas, and this feels just about as authentic as what he did at WrestleMania. So, yeah, it's so that was a thing that happened, but yes. The Darwin Award contender, I know, right? These cringe streamers all exploit kids. I used to work some of them at my old jump. QT Cinderella and the Twitch Mafia. Amaranth is a big network of predators. I don't doubt that at all. Divine Comedy. Thank you for your input, but yeah. Emily is with them. Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. Not at all. But yeah. So it's worse than WWE. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a thing that happened. And then finally we have iDubbbz and Ethan Klein. So if you guys don't if you weren't kind of keeping up with that, I know it's kind of hard these days to keep up with anything iDubbbz related, but apparently Ethan Klein sued him and over it's you guys know it's a whole thing. So apparently he being iDubbbz issued an apology, and once the apology was issued, Ethan came out and said that he was going to drop the lawsuit. Well, there's not Ethan, iDubbbz came back out, I think yesterday or the day before, and said, "No, the suit hasn't been dropped. We still have court dates coming up." So now it's this whole thing of like, well, is the lawsuit dropped or it's not? Um, so we have Ethan releasing a statement yesterday that we're gonna take a look at here, which appears as though things are moving towards settlement. But they're not
dropping
quite
the
there
law.
yet.
Oh, I guess I'll just comment on this because I see iDubbbz
No drama. July has been broken. Pudding weight. It's August, so we made it through. No drama. July.
said, I am not dropping the lawsuit. And, well, listen, it's a bunch of technical bullshit. It's just we're in negotiating the terms of the settlement still. And that's it. I don't know. It's what it is. You know what I mean? We're negotiating the terms of it's a meeting about the settlement. That's it. That's all it is. Right? So,
All right. Well,
whatever.
That's the official word from the man who is in charge of all the lawsuit stuff. They're in negotiations, which would make sense because until until a dismissal motion comes before a judge to dismiss the case, then yes, there would still be court dates on the books and et cetera, right? Ethan is like Oprah, you get a lawsuit, etc. But yeah, and then we also had Kino Grove posting about this as well. Shout out Kino Grove. Go follow them on X if you're not already. Basically saying that iDubbbz is walking back the statements he made less than 18 hours ago. He does not put it in simple terms, and he weaselly dances around the language that they have come to terms with and agreed to end a lawsuit. It's pending a judge and court review. So it's on its way to being over, but it's not quite over yet. So, but that is about as much attention as we will give to iDubbbz. So there we are with that. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight into quartering, because we have a lot of stuff to cover. A lot has actually developed over the last 36 hours or so, I want to say. So we're definitely going to jump in with that. And my video didn't upload. That's fantastic. All right. Well, we'll just deal with that as we will. So, breaking news. So we'll start here and then we'll get into our breaking news. Now, like I told you guys, all of the golden nuggets of mini Miller times or the evidence of the Miller time isn't in Jared's actual tweets. It's in his replies to people. That's where all the little crash shots are happening. So here we have an example of that where we have Jer saying, The Rocker is so underrated as a movie. And then this individual says, what did you think of Bering's video? And Jer replied with, who gives a shit? Well, apparently Jer gave a shit because this morning Bering posted on X that the video he just released about Jer got age restricted about 14 hours after it was released. So Bering is saying he's not sure if somebody reported it or if it was just the comment about the DP, but its reach has now been throttled. So anyone out there, he's giving you full permission to upload, clip it, monetize, whatever. So if you haven't already seen Bearing's tweet. I'm gonna put it in the chats if you wouldn't mind. Just go giving it a like and a repost. I think that would, that would definitely help. But yeah, the video has now been restricted. Um, and that's kind of where we are at the moment. Hi, Neckbone, how are ya? So it was either, oh, Fat and Slow. I think so too. I think it was either Jer or one of his lovely moderators who we learned some very interesting things about this week. But yeah, so go support Bearing, watch his video, give it a like, repost his post if you're on X. Just try to help get the word out if you can. Hey Lex, how are ya? And we've got Winter Soldier for 50 kicks. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Right. So we had this little mini crash out, and then we had he made this post about Charlie Kirk. So I don't care about the politics stuff. I'm not a political streamer. It's Jared until proven otherwise. Yeah, Troubled Turtle, agree. I'm not a political streamer. I don't really care enough about politics to have an opinion on it either way. But it's all, Jared put up this post thinking it was gonna be a big, like, a rage baiter, right? And then he says, the replies to this will prove me right. And then we have the actual replies. And these are the ones that are not currently hidden. So we have KJ here saying, you need to watch Bearing's new video and please wake up, please, Jeremy. This sounds like an actual fan. I'm going to be honest. Like, this is somebody who's like, hey, you need to actually wake up and stop going down the path that you're going on. I almost feel like making a Twitter account to post links every time Fathead says shit. I can prove he's wrong. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something. And then we have Frankie over on YouTube saying Jared gets to trash him on a vlog, but Baron can't tell his side of the story. I know. It's crazy. It really, really, really is. Yeah, he's been blocking, he's been hiding replies, and then so that leads to there was this other reply that was up and then and I think either promptly deleted or hidden. But here's the same post, and then we have somebody here saying, "How are the shorts going, Hambly?" And Jer says, I can't move it up any further. Here, I'll hide my my face so you guys can see it. So they say, "How are the shorts going, Hambly?" And then Jared says, "Great, millions of views a month. How's being a fucking loser going?" In true Jeremy fashion. But you know what? I forgot to pull I meant to pull up Germinal Decline and I forgot. So let me grab Germinal Decline real quick. So here we have Germinal Decline. You know it. You love it. And we can definitely see that it is in fact not a million views or whatever he said, millions of views a month. It's no. It's just, yeah, it's just bad. So here we have all of the tab with all of the stolen shorts. It looks like this one maybe got taken down. Let's just take a peek here. Yeah, this one got taken down. So we have another one that's been down. Now, if that's down because Jeremy took it down, or if it's because it got copyright claimed, doesn't it? I can't. It doesn't say. Um, but we've got, he's still got 33 shorts that have either been privated or just removed by YouTube. So yeah, Dirt Eater, it is like $10. But the thing is he's doing all of the shorts to cover up his declining views on Social Blade, so he can still point at Social Blade and say that he can still point at Social Blade and say, I'm still successful. Look at all my views. My views keep going up. So yes, Dirt Eater, that's correct. To my understanding, yes. So the long form videos aren't super great. The ad revenue, $3. Oh, well, that's for August. So July, probably about, let's just say 3,500 is going to be his, his average, whatchamacallit, or earnings for the month on Thequartering. And yeah, it's just, all in all, it's, here's the monthly report for July. So he can try and seethe on Twitter as much as he wants about his views being higher than ever, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just, it doesn't appear to be the case at all. Everything is just down. So it's the final countdown. He stole shorts when he cropped his pants in Walmart. He did. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, here's shorts activity. We're just going back to the same place again. All right. Well, there we are. So it's not looking good. It's looking real bad. It's looking real bad. So Lickety Split, thank you for the 500 kicks. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Your stream is already far superior to anything Jeremy has ever done. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, I recognize that website. Hey, Germinal Decline, how are you? Thank you for putting in all of the hard work to have all this data be readily available and accessible, because it definitely makes makes our jobs easier when we're trying to cover JR and just see that it's just not, it's not good, guys. Not good. So yeah, so we have him seething out about the shorts on Twitter, and then we also have him this is from that same Charlie Kirk tweet, him hiding the replies. So we can see here that it's still, in fact, has not blown over. It's still going on. And I mean, some of these aren't even that bad. This one, I don't know why this one is. All this says is, I don't know, you tell me, in response to his post about Charlie Kirk. That doesn't even seem like a troll. I'm gonna be honest. It really doesn't. So, but yeah. Let's also, hold on. Let me also just double check Jer's X page and see if there's anything good in there as well. He just put up a post about the Spider-Man movie. I mean, here, I'll show you guys. So he just put up this post about Spider-Man, trying to make it about a race bait. Anyway, so everyone is just blasting him in the replies so far, basically telling him that he doesn't know what he's talking about and that he's just being dumb. And and then, do we have any hidden replies to this? No. So far, nothing's been hidden. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, okay. So that is the latest from Jeremy's Twitter. Oh my goodness. And then we have Algocratic with a $5 super chat over on YouTube. Thank you so much. The algorithm provides more felting. It's a good day. I love the show, Missy. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys for being here as well. You guys are amazing. All right. So, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video or the edit that I did for the Friday show. We'll jump right into that if I can find it. Here it is. All right. And then that is going to be a bit of a shorter stream today, you guys. I do have some stuff going on this afternoon, but if we have some time at the end, we have some time for some miscellaneous stuff. We can either talk about more Jer, or we can venture into other lolcows as well, if you guys would like. But let's go ahead and get into Friday's show. Now, Walmart is racist is completely gone from the intro. Now we have this brand new introduction where he's playing his totally not emo sad boy indie rock music. Which I have tried to edit out as much of it as I can, just because he is playing copyright music, and I think that he's doing that intentionally to get people to stop reacting to him or to stop covering his live shows. But I don't care. We're still going to talk about his live show. It literally is emo. Thank you. Yes. So let's go ahead. It's called Midwest Emo. Let's go ahead and get started here. So we've got this really silly intro now, and it just sits here, and he starts the stream muted. He starts talking and his microphone isn't even on, which is hilarious to me.
Happy Friday, everybody.
There it goes.
How we doing? Big Friday, lots of news. Love it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's just got nothing to talk about. I don't understand why he's still streaming 5 days a week, unless I know there have been some theories roaming around out there about how he like Rumble's forcing him to continue streaming every day because he like to do with his earnings or whatever. But some theories are going around that Rumble has him by the balls, or they're basically telling him that he has to keep streaming even though it's not exactly profitable. I think he'd be better off going back to what he was doing before daily streaming and just recording and uploading videos. But that is that's just where we are.
All right.
Rumble
I thought
wants
we'd
their money
rock
back.
out
Yeah.
a little bit. Get ready for war to.
Did you guys hear that? Did you hear did you hear the burp or the belch or whatever that was? Listen.
All right. I thought we'd rock out a little bit. Get ready for war.
That was directly into the microphone, by the way. Your professional political commentator, everyone.
Discussions. Yep. We got Alex Jones going absolutely nuclear.
Yeah,
we
not
got a black
alinity.
man who stabbed and killed a 4-year-old walking free. Because that's what. Because it's America. Woo!
I think the fireball has killed too many brain cells. I genuinely think that because who thinks that's funny? That's just so he's just so gross. It's so gross.
That.
Please don't ever try to sing again. Don't do it.
No.
Unless you're a professional musician, streamer, and you're a streamer, please don't ever try to sing along to the music. I've had to learn this lesson the hard way. Please don't do it. Okay? The audience doesn't appreciate it.
Gang's all here. All right. Oh, yeah. You only put your 2 weeks notice in when you're ready to be done working. So most places just walk you out right away. That's what our policy was.
Okay. Has anyone ever had that experience before? I mean, when I've had to quit jobs in the past, I put in a 2-week notice and I worked the full 2 weeks. He's okay. The pause. Do you get? Is this a screen grab, you guys? Is this a screen grab for everyone? I still can't believe he was perving on women and children at the Ren Fair. I know. It's gross. It's so gross. But honestly, yeah, meaning at my company, we went and paid them out the 2 weeks. Okay, so it's okay. So it can happen. It's just not something I personally have experienced myself. My employers asked me to stay a month instead of 2 weeks to find a replacement as a courtesy, and then got them to leave. Okay. So yeah, okay. I can see that happening too, Reardon. But yeah. So let's continue.
And that's my policy at my company.
Oh, really? Which one?
You put your
Which
2
company?
weeks notice in. I say, great, we're going to pay you for 2 weeks, pack your shit and get out.
I thought you didn't have any employees at the coffee factory, though. I thought it was just you. So, do you have employees or do you not have employees? We keep going back and forth on this. We really do. Once again, Screen Screams Horror. Hey, how are ya? Once again, your pause screen grab game is on point. Let's get him felted. Heck yeah, let's just do it. Brad Cool knew the name of Jared's high school bands. He said the most well-known one in Missy's Rumble chat this week or last week, but I forgot. I forgot the name too. I have goldfish brain at times. I don't remember the name of it either. Jared's just Cyrax with 3 more IQ points. Oh my gosh. So that's a good point, Dirt Eater. The unemployment insurance. You would think that they would have to carry. I guess we could look that up. That might be the next Luther Morgan Misty Mochi collaboration on unemployment insurance for Jer to see if he carries it for Coffee Brand Coffee. The Champagne Saturdays. Thank you. Yes. All right.
2 weeks notice is like a nonsense era of the past. But you got to do it because people will find out you didn't put your notice in at the new job.
It's a professional courtesy is what it is.
But just when you put your notice in, be ready, like financially, know that that could be your last day. Now, if you put 2 weeks notice in and they decide, well, you know, the reason we did it was not like a mean thing. It's a security thing.
Dirt Eater Luther looked for the workers' compensation insurance, but not unemployment.
Same with me. Like, I can't have somebody with all my passwords sitting around here for 2 weeks hating life. Like, I'll just be like, here's what you're going to do. I'll pay you for the next 2 weeks. Get the fuck out. Enjoy your 2 week vacation. And literally nobody has ever felt bad about that. They're like, wait, I get to get paid for 2 weeks? Yep.
I mean, like I said, a 2 week notice is just professional courtesy. You know, even if you hate the job, you're still going to show up and do it for 2 weeks. At least that's what I would do. But yeah.
I accept your resignation effective immediately. Yes, right, exactly. I mean, has that ever happened to anyone in chat? I don't think I'm making that up. I mean, that was the policy at my last company, and that's the policy at the company I run now. No.
Yep, I've added a Zin counter, you guys. You're welcome. We're counting the Zins for real.
Nobody ever got mad. I've never actually had anyone quit from my team in the last 10 years. But we definitely had people quit when I was in the private sector or when I was like, you know, working a regular.
I'm sorry. I zoned out for like the last 15 seconds because Jared's so boring. I need to run that back for a second. Hold on.
In the last 10 years. But we definitely had people quit when I was in the private sector or when I was like, you know, working a regular company. People got.
What does he mean by when I was working in the private sector? Sir, you still do. You're not working for the federal government here or any government at all, unless he's an op. But this is just very strange. I want to know what he means by we.
Different jobs all the time. No, you haven't missed any coffee ad reads, thankfully. So let's get into some of the news. I always like to, you know, if you happen to be seeing me on the Rumble homepage or whatever, make sure you click through so you can participate.
Straight into a freaking grift for people to come over from the Rumble homepage. Jared hypnotizes you with his boringness. I know. Look here, look, listen. I agree. Jared doesn't know the difference between private and public sector. He has not worked a job in 20 years. Yeah, he's been doing YouTube pretty much that whole time.
Participate in chat because I read the chat. You don't have to Rumble rant to get
Everyone
your comments read.
reads
That's probably
the
a bad
chat.
policy for me because I hardly ever get any. But I don't like to gatekeep my viewers having their voice heard.
You know what? Okay. This is what I think. I think he treats these Rumble lineup streamers, he thinks it's like legacy media on Rumble. And this actually coincides. It clicked when I watched Bearing's video about how Bearing said that it seems like Jer has this thing called like media whatever syndrome. And that actually does seem like what it is because he keeps talking about how, like time slots and, well, I can't go up against this person or whatever. I truly think he sees this like an online version of Fox News, which it's not. You know, it's just, I don't know. That was just like a thought that I had over the last day or two.
And yes, rants help, but not required.
Which is why he brings up the whole thing about, oh, I read my chat. I read my chat. I read my chat. Because he's operating off of the assumption that these big guys like Steven Crowder and Dan Bongino, whoever else that he's trying to suck off, is like, they're just, they just are legacy media. They don't read chat. They don't participate with the audience. They just do their show, which, I mean, I don't watch any of that content, so I can't tell you for sure, but it seems like that is, in fact, not the case. And then we've got Clark coming in with a $5 Canadian super chat. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And a clerk says the man's whole life should be studied on how to not be like whatever the fuck he is, a lying POS. I agree. I mean, whenever he listen, whenever everything is going to be said and done with Jer, whenever we go and study this in a historical sense from the archives, people are going to look back on this and say this is the epitome, the epitome of the example of how not to be when you make your entire career public content for the internet and your life is no longer private. Everything is up for commentary, you don't, and that's the thing too, like what I don't get about like family vloggers and lifestyle vloggers and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand why you would make your life your content, because then everything you do in your normal everyday life is up for public consumption. You know what I mean? It's up for public consumption and you have no privacy at that point. And then we've got Paladistine coming in over on Kick with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I genuinely appreciate that. Enjoy your bleps and your moo kitties and all of your fun stickers. I appreciate that so much. Make sure you say thank you if you received a gifted sub. Shy Anarchist, hello. How are we doing? And actually, speaking of that, I'm going to do, I think, an extra stream this week on probably Tuesday afternoon. And it'll be a Kick only stream because of how unhinged this is. This lady's a little too unhinged for YouTube. But it'll most likely be a Kick only stream. I want to talk about Doherty Dozen. I know I kind of brought her up briefly with you guys, but just in essence who she is. She is a mother in upstate New York who she has 4 biological kids of her own, but she's also adopted and fostered a bunch of other kids. So at one point she had 12 kids living in her house, and she has put their entire lives out on the internet for public consumption, and now these kids are starting to age out. They're getting to be 18 and older, and the life choices that these kids are making, it's heartbreaking. And a lot of that is because they were made into content and they were not parented. And she specifically went and adopted kids that have mental health issues, behavioral issues, physical issues because of the situations they came from. And not only has she not followed up to give them the therapy and the things that they need to be fully functioning adults, she's just made them into content and put all of their business out on blast for the entire internet to see. So that will be a Kick only, probably Tuesday, but I'll keep you guys posted. But there is some stuff that's come out in this past week that is so heartbreaking and sad, and it really needs to be discussed. So we will be doing that later this week. All right, back to Jer.
Who's your boss, Satan?
I'm sorry, Mr. Christian Man. Why would that be a funny joke? What? Hello?
Who's your boss, Satan? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, let's get to it, huh?
I love how he didn't know what to say and he was just like, yeah. Okay. So, oh boy.
Holy ish, they're literally bringing truckloads of African migrants to the Spanish border to invade Spain while police stand there and watch. Look at this.
He's self whatchamacallit again. He couldn't bring himself to say shit, so he said ish. Real hard-hitting news there, sir.
Now you might ask, it's fair to say, I mean, what is that guy supposed to do? Just kidding.
I don't think he was kidding. Oh my gosh. And then we've got Lickety Split over on Kick gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you say thank you if you received a gifted sub and enjoy your Moo Kitties and your bleps. Check Jared's Twitter. Why is something going on? Is something going on the Twitter streets that I need to know about? Hold on. Refreshing. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me bring it up for you guys. Give me just a second here. Holy. We're spurging. Yep, we are. All right, hold on. Posted. This was 2 minutes ago this got posted. Everything this psycho is claiming is true, and I did in fact notify the FBI that he's not the only one. Their fans have shown up at our offices, harassed people at my coffee company, and more. This has gone way past internet lulz, and it has been nonstop for months. Let's let's break this down for a minute. Okay? Let's unpack this because I have things to say. I have things to say. First of all, did I go to MetaPCs? Yes, I did. Why did I go to MetaPCs? Because we discovered that there was trademark paperwork tying Coffee Brand Coffee to that address. And I live in Arizona, and I thought, why not just go and check it out? I have said this so many times. Did I go in the store? Yes, I did. Did I film anything inside the store? No, I did not. Did I harass any employees? No, I did not. I walked in the store. I looked around in the areas that were publicly accessible. I did not go anywhere that I should not have gone. An employee did come up to me and say, "Hey, how are you doing today? Can I help you with anything?" I asked a question about one of the computers that was on display. They answered my question. I said, "Thank you for your time." And I said, "I'm just going to kind of look around." They said, "Great, no problem." That was it. And once I saw everything I could see without being super weird about it, I left. Okay? That was it. That was the extent of the interaction. I have not gone back since then. Now, I will speak for myself because I don't know what anyone else has done. Have I emailed Coffee Brand Coffee asking them to clarify some information? Yes. Have they responded to me? No, they haven't. He's trying to paint a picture that he's being harassed. And that is not what is happening. He's put all of this information out for the public. All of the coffee company information is public record as it's required to be. No one has shown up to his home that I'm aware of. And he's making this he's making this into a far bigger issue than it is. These idiots are ruining their lives, and by the way, every single one of these psychos I have on camera all look like this. No, you don't. No, you don't. I don't look like that, do I? Do I look like that guy? No. He's being insane, and he's trying to make himself into a victim. You're not a victim, Jeremy. I'm sorry, you're not. People, when it comes to the coffee company, people have a right to know. They do. They have a right to know where it's coming from. That's basic food safety regulations. You can't hide behind, I'm a YouTuber and I'm getting harassed and blah, blah, blah. No. The FDA and the FTC don't care about that. You have to do the things you're supposed to do and prove it. If you're going to make these claims, prove it. Prove it. And we have Golden Mongoose on YouTube who makes an excellent point. Jarrett loves it when Nick Shirley knocks on doors and asks questions, but quivers in his boots when people ask where the coffee is roasted. Absolutely. Absolutely correct. Hold on. We're gonna real time screen grab and tweet about this because that's it. Prove it. Prove it. There's really nothing else to say besides that. There really, really isn't. Let's give it a refresh here. Oh, it's Miller time. Guys, ring the bell. We're in a full-on Miller time. We're in a full-on Miller time. Hold on. Where was it? As is the case almost always with these two, they are going to fly a little too close to the sun and fuck it all up. They had a good thing going. I wish I had a bell. I wish I had a bell. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what else is surprising? He still hasn't blocked me. I don't know why. Maybe he's just intimidated by a strong woman. I don't know. But he's blaming the casino for like the stuff that Luther's doing, the stuff that I'm doing. Casino never asked me to look into his coffee company. I chose to do that all by myself. Pretty sure the same is true for Luther. So we are in a full-on Miller time moment, everybody. So be sure to hang on, strap on, strap in, whatever you need to do, because it's it's Miller time. Holy, in the arms of the Faucet. Yep. Oh boy. So we will keep an eye on that, and if anything develops, please make sure to let me know so we can cover it as it is happening. Luther's last video is a banger. Oh, 100%, absolutely. And I think Luther is right. And this is one thing that I said it in Dawn's chat on Thursday, but I think it bears repeating, especially with Luther's video. I think what we're seeing with Jeremy is we're seeing an addiction, a transfer of addiction. because he is not really, he's trying to cut back on eating shitty food. He's trying to cut back on drinking. Or he's I shouldn't say that. Let me rephrase that. He's not drinking the fireball he wants to drink because it's full of carbs and sugar. So he's drinking White Claws and Carblesses and these other things that he may not necessarily want to be drinking. So I think what we're seeing here is we're seeing a transfer of addiction from the shitty food and the drinking of the fireball to gambling more. And he always has gambled, from what we know. At least it's not a new thing. It's just something that he's been talking about more and more and more. And I think Luther is right. I think he's in that gambling addict pattern of, um, chasing after the loss, trying to get back to even. And I think that's where we are now. And it's not going to end well. I'll say that. It's definitely not going to. He tweeted again. Okay. Breaking news. Also, Nurse Ladybird, hi. Thank you for the flower. I appreciate that. Another tweet has landed. Oh boy, yes it has. So we have Stuntman saying you didn't even have to post this guy's pics last video. We already knew what he looked like. And then Quartering says they immediately stick out on camera because it's wildly obvious these retards have no idea how to interact in normal society. Okay. I still want him to prove it. I still want the proof. I'm not blocked. Should I reply to this and ask him to post his proof? Should I do it? I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to. This. Please post it. Vague. All you do is make vague references to to this stuff, and you aren't giving the receipts. You claim that you. How do I finish this? You claim to have. You aren't giving the receipts. You claim that you have. Also, if it's such an issue, why not make a formal report with your local police department or the FBI? You tagged them, funnily enough. Okay, there we go. All right, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh boy. Ignite the beacons of Gondor. She looks pretty good, but the pink hair scares me. Oh, she's like, yeah. So, all right. I don't know what to do because I feel like we should go back to the stream from Friday, but I don't want to like miss anything. So, edit it to what? What am I supposed to edit it to? Oh, show me the receipts. Oh. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Can I edit it? I might not be able to. I don't think I can. I don't see the option. Maybe because it's a reply. Oh well. Oh well. Oh my gosh. So much is happening. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We have Master Goa over on YouTube. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. Jared's just trying to intimidate you. He gets off on bullying just as his wife takes bulls. Fed investigation will backfire on him. Please mention the authorities. Please mention to the authorities his unauthorized Trump cookbook. I absolutely will if they contact me. Don't you worry about that. But yeah, yeah. I'm not, listen, you guys don't have to worry about me in any way, shape, or form. I am not going to allow him to intimidate me off of the internet or off of the Coffee Brand Coffee investigation. It's not going to happen. Okay? I'm not going to allow that to happen because somebody needs to stand up for the truth. I'm the one that's provided receipts. I've provided receipts and sources on every single one of my videos about Coffee Brand Coffee. He has not given us the same courtesy. So until otherwise, he needs to come back. If I'm showing receipts and I'm providing sources for the things I'm reporting on, he needs to also do the same if he wants to tell me why I'm wrong. Same thing with Luther. If he really wants to show that Luther is wrong about Coffee Brand Coffee or anything else that Luther has uncovered, he needs to provide the proof. Because, and I don't want to speak for Luther, but I do know that Luther does his due diligence as well. We've all seen it in his videos, and he does his research. So what else? How can you say we're making it up if we're doing research? I just don't understand where that can come from. And we have Hypnos Gerbil with a 100 kicks over on Kick. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Also, thank you guys for all the follows and everybody coming in. Appreciate that as well. Again, if you're new here, we do these streams every Saturday at 12 noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you are new, please make sure if you're on YouTube, please make sure you're subbed to the channel. I have a few deep dive video topics in the works at the moment. And make sure you give the stream a like. I would appreciate that as well. And then if you're on Kick, just make sure you're following the channel. That's all I ask. I appreciate that. Master Goa, you're very, very, very welcome. He still hasn't blocked me yet. Did he hide my reply though? No. Oh, I'm still there. I'm still there. All right. Well, here we are. Misty has to become a race car driver to get mentioned by Badger. I genuinely think he's intimidated by strong women. I'm not anyone to get pushed around by anybody. So that might be why. I can't wait for Luther's Sydney Watson T investigation. I know. I'm excited for that too. I am too. All right. Well, let's go ahead And oh gosh. Lamau, as the guy selling all his shit and getting copyright takedowns, I think it's you who has gotten too close to the sun. Felted. Shout out Mare Bear. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep an eye on this. It does appear to be Miller time at the moment. So we will wait and see what happens. And yeah. Let's continue with our with the Friday show here. And if something pops up, you know, flag me down in chat. You guys know. Oh my goodness gracious. It's funny because Jared's so evil, but he could have gotten away with things if he wasn't so insufferable. I mean, that's what everyone's saying, Master Gawa. If he would have just not engaged, he would be in a much better position today than he is currently. So I did my best. He posted Pokemon boxes and asked if he should open more later. I said he was liquored up enough to give us good content. Oh boy. Another tweet? Are you serious? He does not want me to react to this Friday stream. What is he saying now? Oh, he's responding to Mare Bear. You retards live in an alternate reality. People sell shit all the time. You're dumb in your dumb ass minds. You think I am broke and destitute. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Hi. Oh, it's Miller time, guys. We are in a full-blown... I think you guys are right. Carlos, I think you're 100% right. I think Bearing's video really got to him. And he is, he's crashing out. Full on. Oh, he did reply to me. I did report to the FBI. Lol, I assume you can't read? I can read just fine. Are you able to provide documentation to silence your critics? Oh boy. Oh, this is not the direction I assumed our stream was going to go in today. It really isn't. Oh my. Wow. Well, I don't know what to say. Here we are. Here we are. It's definitely... Is he fully off the keto now, or is he 20 White Claws in? Failsafe 0, I don't know. We're just in a full-on crash out at the moment. Invite Jer on stream. No. And only for the reason that I am dual streaming to YouTube, and I don't want to bring him on, have him say something really messed up, and then it jeopardizes my YouTube channel. That would be really silly for me to do that. I think he's triggered everyone. They're just making bank off his thing. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys are you guys have been... you're here, you're engaging, you're gifting subs. It is too risky to bring Jer on. It is. Mhm. So, and he would say something to get me in trouble. So that is not going to happen. Now, if I did a stream on Rumble, that's probably what I would do. If he wanted to debate me, I would say we'll stream it on Rumble. That would be my response to him. So, well, he hasn't replied to me yet, and he still hasn't blocked me, surprisingly enough. I'm actually very surprised and bewildered why he hasn't blocked me at all. So, well, Buttshine, I mean, you could do it on Rumble because Rumble doesn't have the same rules that YouTube does. So, no, you're good, Dirt Eater. I get it. All right. Are we? Are we okay? Is he still? Is he still seething? Think if anyone lives in an alternate reality, it's you, sir, as you continue to think people believe all your bull. How's that Walmart contract coming? Okay, so that's a true and honest fan. So he's back. So he's basically back to threatening Kino Casino. That's essentially what this is. That's what this is. He's back to threatening Worski and PPP. I really hope Walmart sees his social media. I genuinely do. Because after a spurg out like this, there's no way that they would want to have anything to do with him because Walmart doesn't want to get into controversy like that. Okay. I want you know what I think? You know how he said to me that he already reported it to the FBI? I wonder if he feels that tagging them in his spurred out tweet is the same thing as filing an official report. I really, really wonder. So, oh, okay. Should we? I'm afraid to switch back to the video because as soon as I do, something else is going to happen. Take screenshots? Take screenshots of everything? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Well, actually, we have it all on VOD. Screen Screams Horror. I have it all on the VOD because this is gonna be uploaded to YouTube later as a VOD and for replay, and it's also gonna be on Kick. So we have all of the tweets. Everything is being captured in real time, and if I need to go and take screen grabs from that later, I will. But the FBI Twitter account is constantly being tagged by moronic spurgs calling each other pedos. You know that? Yeah, I know. I getcha. Oh, recent. How many beers deep are you? Yeah, it's definitely giving Miller time, isn't it? All right. I think we are going to take a chance and attempt to go back to the Friday stream and watch a little bit more of that, provide some commentary. And if more spurging happens, we will go back to that. Old Fat and Slow, AI overview. Yes, paperwork or digital records of a report made to the FBI do exist, but whether someone can successfully obtain them via a FOIA request depends heavily on how strict law enforcement exemptions. You can submit requests directly through the Freedom of Information portal. Okay. The FBI is too busy cosplaying as Patriot Front to care about Jared Spurgout. Yeah, I think he's just screaming into the void. Personally, it's Miller time. That's what's happening. We're in like a full-on Miller time. So, all right, let's jump back in to the Friday show, and hopefully Jared says he knows Kash Patel. Listen, just because you follow someone on X or Twitter doesn't mean that you know them personally. I'm just saying. Fantastic Bull Incorporated. I love it.
40,000, 60,000 fighting age Muslim men just took over Spain. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Do you have anything else to say?
You know, I mean, there's no other way to put it.
There's no other way to put it. Okay, we've got new tweets. Okay, all right, I'm going. Hold on. You literally took their channel down. They were banned for ban evasion. Sorry, you're a retard. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's well, let's just put it this way. Kino Casino is going to have a lot to talk about on Monday. We'll say that for sure. Ask him how his diet is going. Oh dear. I don't see anything else new. Okay. Andy and Ash are going to be busy. When the debate is lost, insults become the loser's tool. Yes. Nurse Ladybird, yes. Jared's in full kenosis. I love it. Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Brad is also felting. Oh boy. Hold on. Let me go to the time for the time. Okay. Dirt Eater, I see you. Shout out. So here we have Brad Cool saying, I guess these specific Kino Casino fans are as fake as he suggests. Only imaginary fans could possibly show up to imaginary offices. We're gonna give that a like. Brad Cool is doing work, is he? Is he doing work? Think we're in the beginning of a Miller time, boys. Yep, we sure are. My favorite part is him claiming they have fake fans while mentioning his offices in the very same sentence. We love Brad Cool. Guys, If you're not, please follow Brad Cool Unlimited on Kick. He streams every Wednesday. Every stream he has done so far has been a banger. So please, 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 make sure you are following Brad Cool over on the Kick. So, all right, let's go back here. All right. Let me look here real quick and see if there is anything else worth noting. We are definitely in a full Miller time. Let's see. But all right. I don't see anything else at the moment. So we're going to chance it again. I do have a hard cutoff today too, which kind of sucks, but we'll get through as much of this as we can. If we can't get through the whole thing, oh well, because it's all boring as shit anyway. So
Showing all these people. We're talking about modern. I gotta go back to that. Their military had no idea that an invading force of 60,000 men were on their.
Is there really a new tweet, Reardon, or are you just pulling my leg? Is there really? Oh my God. You weren't lying. You weren't. Okay. A 40-plus-year-old man is churning out this slop at light speed. These losers are so deranged that they are completely incapable of understanding what friendship is. What a sad, hate-filled life to lead. Yeah, Melanie Mac has had my back and is a true friend. These tars are sad. Whose video is this? Whose video is this? He can't even smash JT. He can't even. Hold on. This is breaking news, chat. The show is completely derailed. The plan's gone. Everything's off the rails. Here we are. We're flying by the seat of our pants at this point. Yet another example of Jer trying to call someone out but doesn't have the balls to name the specific person he's referring to. Okay. Oh my God. We're pivoting. We're felting in real time. Yes. You guys, thanks for being here with me for the live and in action Miller time. Oh boy. He still hasn't blocked me. I am still not blocked. What is going on, Jeremy? Oh, I'm checking everyone. Tell Jerry he will never be a bull unless he grows balls. Oh my goodness. This is... I don't even know what to say. we're completely in uncharted, unplanned territory right now. Yeah. Felt it live with Miss Emoji. That's what this is. Felting in real time. That's what is happening at the moment. Oh, what are the replies to this? Smash, can you believe this guy? Shout out Shy Anarchist. Friendship is messaging you when you are acting like a retard to tell you not to do that. If you then attack them publicly, then whatever happens is on you, my guy. It's Miller time. It sure is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I can hear a whoa, buddy. Yep. Yep. Sure. Sure can. Where do I find the best Jared getting cooked content? I mean, it's happening right here, right now, Sebastian. So the only one in my life I trust is an e-thought. I pay to pretend she likes me. Wow. He's not blocked you because he sees a woman he thinks he can intimidate. He won't block you until he realizes he can't intimidate. Okay. That's probably true, Master Goa. He pays her to be in her presence twice a week, though he knows he wouldn't have a chance with her. When she married that cosplay guy, he must have been yeah, I think so. Nice. Good job. I know, I feel so bad for Don Amplify. It all just happened as soon as he went on. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay. Do I dare go back to the video? Do I dare? I feel like I should try. One more refresh. Okay. Okay. Comment on that post. On this post? Oh, Mel, now we have Mel chiming in. These people don't know that friends exist because they don't know how to be a friend. Everyone in their life is just a pawn to them. Sure. Okay, Mel. How about friends that... Are you the type of friend to call out bad behavior when you see it? What about when your friend makes sexually explicit and derogatory comments towards women and children? What about when they double down on those remarks and call it totally normal behavior? Is that not something we should call out as Christians? Are we not to hold one another accountable for our actions? Reply. I want to see what she says about that, because that's really what I've been wondering for her is, as Christians, we are supposed to hold other Christians accountable, especially if we're friends with that person. Are we not supposed to call out bad behavior when we see it? Are we not supposed to provide gentle correction and let them know that, hey, this is not okay? Or are we just supposed to sweep and pretend like none of it happens? I know where I stand on these things. If I was in her, first of all, I would never be in her the position she's in now. But if I was in her position, and if my brand and my content was, I mean, she literally has an Instagram and a YouTube channel about reading the Bible. And if I made my faith my content, then you should absolutely be holding your Christian friends to a higher standard. It's exactly what we're supposed to do. Thank you, Nurse Ladybird. And I didn't say anything derogatory. I didn't say that I didn't call her private flat. I tried to be as respectful as possible in responding to in responding to that, because I genuinely want to know where they stand on these things. I really, really do. You're correct, and it's a thoughtful reply. My instinct is always the Gen X sarcastic reply, such as, "You go, girl." Sleepy Jenks, I see you. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's the stream's just completely off the rails, everyone. It really is. It really is. Hold on, let me just check the notifications to see if anyone's responded. I just wanna still wanna make sure that I don't show anything that shouldn't be shown. They haven't replied to me yet. They have not replied to me yet. All right. But here we are. Did someone say rail? Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh, we've got more replies. See, the problem is you've literally never spoken about your wife in almost 20 years of YouTube, with even a quarter of the passion you spoke about Mel. That's actually a very very accurate response. He's never talked about his wife in the same way that he talks about Mel. It's very telling to me. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Quarter of the passion. Yeah. No, he is old, fat, and slow. That person absolutely is correct. Okay. He locked the replies to what? To which one? This one? Which post? I don't I can still reply, but I wonder if that's because I already did reply. Which one did he lock replies to? Mel Mac goes, these people, does Mel understand important people understand important people that do political content hate her and want people like her out of the sphere because it discredits other real people. You know, Dreamology, I don't know if the Mel one, I can still reply. But I wonder if that's because I already did reply. Do the show for free from now on. You said you're already set for life. That's another good point. Boy, Face Legume Mel is really kind of they're hitting the points. Smash replied, attacking my age now, your transition to a full-on communist is nearly complete. I hope you are able to find Jesus after reading such a hateful post about me. I will pray for you. And then Smash has posted this photo, which says, when someone cannot address your points and instead attacks your age, it signals that they have adopted a mindset rooted in collectivist control, where value is judged by identity rather than merit. Age shaming borrows from the same ideology that fuels communist revolutions. The idea that an older generation must be delegitimized and replaced to justify a new orthodoxy. Instead of debating ideas, it treats entire age groups as obstacles to progress that must be dismissed or removed. By reducing you to your age instead of engaging with your argument, they reveal a belief system that elevates conformity and group identity over individual thought, which is the hallmark of authoritarian movements throughout history. Felted. Wow. Jer blocked you? No! What? Okay, serious question. What did Jeremy think was going to happen when he posted this? When he quote tweeted this particular post, what did he think was going to happen? Like I don't understand. Jer is 43 and I think Mel is 39. Yeah, so we're getting a full-on crash out. We're getting threats to the Kino Casino again. I mean, I don't know, guys. Oh, that Sulaju, that was definitely an AI response for sure. He doesn't think he acts on feelings like a male Karen. Absolutely he does. 100% he does. So, but yeah. Oh, what an interesting day, everybody. What an interesting day. Oh boy. Debate me so I can drop out. Oh. Now, it might surprise you guys. It might not. But I'm actually the same age as Jer. A few months older than him. But yeah, I'm the same age as him, and I could never imagine conducting myself in this manner. Ever. Oh boy. He's reporting internet trolls to the FBI. He might as well have said he's backtracking their IP addresses, and consequences will never be the same. Yeah. So. All right. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now, guys. Do we like go back to the video, or do we just wait? Do we just wait to see what else happens? I don't know. I'm like scared to try and go back because literally as soon as I press play, something else is gonna happen. I'm your uncle. Oh boy. So go back to the clip. All right. We'll head back on over to the clip, and if something else happens, then we will interrupt our regularly scheduled programming for a breaking report. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Sedemy, you've missed a lot. We're in a full-blown Miller time at the moment. This is not a drill. Do not pass go. Full-on Miller time is happening right now.
Way? Do we think the 250,000 young women and girls number, what number, how is that number going to be affected by 50, 60, 70,000 new people that, according to their religion, it's totally fine to do this? Maybe you have like a town that has one Walmart. Where are 50,000 homeless going to go overnight?
You have something else to say?
50,000, 60,000.
He's got literally nothing to say. He's trying to be outraged and terrified, but he has nothing to say.
Now, of course, according to Amy Coney Barrett, they're all now citizens of Spain. That's the reality. Somebody coordinated this. Somebody funded it. Somebody ran the logistics. They knew exactly where to go. Sergeant says, how many years do you think it will be before we see medically assisted suicide being added to the city outreach services for the homeless and the addicted on the streets of New York and California? Oh, New York, I would say in the next, before the next election. And the dirty secret about assist.
Wait, hold on. So you guys can see it. I didn't realize my camera was going to be in the way.
Suicide is, it's really just organ. It's a black market for organs.
I'm sorry, what? Oh my gosh. Get your clipping tools out, ladies and gentlemen. That is a banger of a pause, if I do say so myself. Clip it, ship it, send it out. Oh my goodness. Black market for organs, for like organ donation and stuff. All right, we've got, let me see here. Oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. I just see it now. We've got Frankie B over on YouTube with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. I really genuinely appreciate that. Gotta head out while it's getting good. Thanks, Misty. We'll catch up once you post it. Hey, thank you so much for being here, you guys, or for being here, Frankie. I appreciate that so very much. And yeah, have a good rest of your Saturday. Wait, I rattled Mel. Is she crashing out? Wait, is there stuff happening? Hold on. Do I need to she's not crashing. Do I need to refresh? My tweet is hidden? Is it really? No shot. Wait. Wait. Which tweet? The one that I sent to Mel? Shut up. No way. Now, did Jer hide it, or did Jer hide it, or did Mel hide it? That's what I want to know. No way. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do instead. There we go. There we go. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Did he hide my other one? Oh, I got blocked. I'm finally blocked, you guys. It's happened. I'm blocked. I have now joined the club. It literally took 3 posts. Yay! I'm now part of the club. Oh boy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh dear. I'm criticizing your pathetic behavior for a full-grown adult. Yes. One of us. One of us. My goodness. My goodness. Welcome to the fam. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate that. Oh my. Here's your complimentary orange crown. Thank you. And then we have Giles over on YouTube as well with the $10 super chat. Thank you so very much. Congrats on making your bones, kid. Well, I appreciate you saying that. Literally, all I did was just ask questions. I didn't call him a cuck. I didn't ask about where the bowl was. I just asked for proof. And apparently asking for proof was enough to get blocked. So I'm felted, I guess. I can no longer engage with quartering. Oh well. Someone make an Xbox achievement for this. What about free speech? What happened, Jer? I know, right? No idea. And then Nurse Ladybird with a $5 super chat over on YouTube. I appreciate that. Welcome, dear lady. Well, thank you for having me. I'm happy to finally be a part of the club. Thank you. What are the oranges for with a $2 super chat? Congrats, Misty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for for just being here, being part of the show. I appreciate that also very much. Hey, Brad, cool. How are ya? How are you today, friend? Oh boy, it's been a day, hasn't it? It really, really has. My goodness. My goodness. After it took 3 months of calling him out. I tagged Mel in your tweet. Thank you. Oh boy. Guys, what a day so far. What a day. And here I thought that we were going to be like a little late on content, but you know what? Jer has come through. Jer has come through for us in real time. So, give a round of applause and say thank you, Jer, for providing the content. I appreciate that. Dirt Eater also says hello to everyone on Kick. He's over on YouTube at the moment, but he says hi to everyone on Kick as well. So anywho, all right, let's it was after the Fed threat didn't intimidate you that oh, the chat's going so fast. It was after the Fed threat didn't intimidate you that he finally blocked you. Yeah, that makes sense. Lex, have a great evening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, friend. We'll see you soon. Going well. Congrats on getting blocked. Welcome to the club. MAGA Cracker Mike finally blocked me today. Had any? Yeah, he's interacted with a couple of my posts, but he, for the most part, has left me alone. So, Sin Stalker, thank you so much for continuing your membership over on YouTube. I appreciate that very much. Message from Moo and her sister, the Catnip Copium Fund. Yes, I will be ordering them some catnip treats later today. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. And then we also have JGMNG over on Kick with the 500 kicks. Nice kitty. Meow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate all of it. Thank you so much. Oh, I got a retweet from Yellow Flash. How about that? But yeah, let's go ahead. Lucas, have a good one. If you guys are heading out, if you need to take off, I totally understand. I appreciate you being here. We are going to be live for probably about another hour. We're probably not going to get through everything now because Jared just completely decided to derail everything. But we'll do what we can. My kitties, I don't know where they are. I think they're probably in the bedroom taking a little snooze. Snort side felting, I will. So, all right. Oh my gosh, my ex is absolutely blowing up at the moment. Okay, let's shift gears and head back to what we were doing, and I'll take my camera off for a second. Also, by the way, in case anybody didn't capture before, here is your second opportunity to grab this amazing screenshot if you would like to do that. Oh, Sin Stalker, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that very, very much. Welcome, Doctrine. Welcome. So, if you missed it earlier, I have officially added a Zin count to our weekly recaps. So we are going to be counting how many Zins we see. PPP responded to who? To me? Or to just the situation in general? Hold on. Yes, okay, I see it. Oh, why is my camera not working? Hold on. Camera! There it is. Okay. So PPP, as of 3 minutes ago, says, Jer, it's time to stop drinking. You aren't an innocent victim. We are making fun of you on the internet. This isn't terrorism. You are a massive lolcow and participated in, by your definition, terrorism on Jack Murphy and Brie Larson. Nobody has collective responsibility for how people on the internet react to your stupid behavior. Stop wasting the FBI's time. My advice is to log off if you can't handle it. By God, here comes PPP with a steel triangle. Indeed. Indeed. So, all right. Let's, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's been a day. Wait, I'm just gonna quickly double check. To see. Okay, so he retweeted Mel's tweet. This is the one that I replied to, asking her as a Christian if she feels like she should call out bad behavior. So he reposted that. Is there anything else? I don't see anything else. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and head back to the video. We'll try to get through as I saw it. I see it right now. I was just checking my mentions. So we have Camelot now weighing in, saying he reposted my post and he said he'll never post proof. He lies about his lies about this. The only thing he has left to justify his insane behavior. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's the only thing he has, is he can deflect, he can make fun of, and he can lie. Because he doesn't have the receipts, to go back to his phrasing, to back up what he's claiming. He just doesn't. And the fact that Mel continues to sweep for it, and she's not willing to objectively look at the situation. I mean, if I put myself in her shoes, if I had hundreds of people coming for my very good friend, I would want to defend my very good friend. However, if it was consistent and over time, I would maybe think to myself, maybe there's something to all these claims that I'm missing. Maybe I need to ask some questions. And if my friend is lying to me, I need to figure out why they're lying to me. That's what Bering did. That's exactly what Bering did. When all this started, he went to Jer. He talked to him privately, said, "Hey man, what's going on?" Jer gave him a bunch of bull crap. Came to find out later that Jer lied to him and responded in the way he felt was the right way to respond. So Smash JT did another post. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Is it a reply to Jer, or is it another? Hold on. Oh boy. Here, I'm just gonna look up Smash. Oh yes, I see it. Here it is. You have placed your faith in a false prophet instead of grabbing a hold of two full scoops of logic. You continue to throw daggers, play the victim, and then hide behind blocks. This is why you fail. This is why you will always fail. You will continue to be A-logged by the entire community because you have yet to take any semblance of accountability for your abhorrent actions. This is the path you have chosen. This is the bed you have made. Now be a good boy and lay in it. I mean, I couldn't have said it any better myself. I really could not have. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see. Is there anything else? Let's see if there's anything else worth bringing up here. Dirt Eater, I see you. Let's see. I wonder if she has me blocked now too. Hold on, let's check in real time. She blocked me? She has not blocked me. Okay, what the heck is this though? What it? Okay, I'm not gonna unmute it. She's talking about women's bodies dressed the way that she is. Now, I'm not one to talk about anyone's appearance. That's not my thing. But this seems pretty hypocritical to me. I'm just saying. Just saying. So, let me just scroll the timeline real quick and see if anything else has come up. So, okay. We have, I guess the only other thing kind of worth noting at the moment. New tweet from Jer. Oh, Lord. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Nihilism with 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to the community. If you received a gifted sub, please make sure you say thank you to Nihilism over on Kick and enjoy your bleps and your moo kitties and all of your fun stickers. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. So we had someone here saying, stop paying Mel for more than 2 weeks and she's gone, bro. If that's what friendship looks like, I'm happy to be alone and with more disposable income. And then Quartering says, you understand we were friends way before the show, right? I mean, that doesn't change the fact now. I don't think. I mean, if he can't, I don't know. It's like arguing. It feels like arguing with a brick wall at times. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like when you're trying to engage directly with Quartering and Mel, it just feels like you can present them with all of the facts and the logic in the world, and they're still going to just look at you and say, no, that's not what happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it feels very it feels very futile. The Mel will do a felt stream the second she gets paid. She doesn't get paid, you think? Well, Firebrand, he simped for Mel way before she was ever on the show. I mean, it goes all the way back to Goonergate and even a little bit before that too. I made an X account to avenge the clip channel. Hell yeah. Misty, at this point, Mel has no career. Even if Jared stops paying her, she has to stick with Ham Planet because she burned her bridges with her. Yeah, she did. She did. Mel used to be cool with Venti. They met up IRL, but I don't think Venti will take Mel back. I don't think so either. Because some of that degeneracy toward women that Jared did, that Mel swept for, was towards Brittany Venti. It was. So why would Venti defend that? Why would she put up with that? So okay. Anything else? I don't know if there's anything else. All right. Well, shall we attempt to continue with what we were doing? Holy moly. This is exactly what he wanted. Him and Mel against the world. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are correct. All right. Think it calmed down. I have an achievement in DMs. I do? Okay. Do I have to... Oh, hold on. Hey, Nightmare, how are ya? I don't see one. Okay. Let us get back to what we were doing. Hopefully we can... We're not going to get through all of this now, but we'll get through as much of it as we can. So...
Before the next election? And the dirty secret about assisted suicide is it's really just organ. It's a black market for organs.
That's
wild.
What it is. That is a wild take to have, by the way.
The reason the government allow these assisted suicide things to continue is because they then sell all their organs. Diet update. I'm down 11 pounds this morning.
Welcome to the diet meeting, everyone. Welcome to the diet therapy session.
Which is great. It's not really a diet. I shouldn't call it that. It's a lifestyle change. But I'm down 11. Hopefully by the end of next month, I'll be down 20.
Does anyone actually care if Jared is losing weight or not? I feel like this is a big cope sesh. He's doing it for ass pass and super chats. That's what he wants. G-Did Ben, I'm sorry I missed you. There's been a lot going on as I've missed a lot of chats. So if you said hi, I apologize. I missed it. And we have Sauce over on YouTube with a $5 super chat. Here is some support. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yes, if I've missed anyone saying hello or anything like that, I genuinely apologize. There's just been a tremendous amount that's gone on in like the last hour and a half. So, yeah, no, nobody cares. Yeah. Nobody cares. But here's the thing now, and this is what I foresee happening. He has now mentioned his diet in almost every single live stream he's done. He's mentioning it constantly in his vlogs now. This is what I was saying before about how making your real life into content. He's now opened himself up for criticism of his diet. So if and when his diet fails, he's going to... I mean, it's going to be fair game for us to make commentary about it because he turned it into content. It's the same thing that happens with people like Amberlynn Reed. She makes her entire content about her weight loss and losing weight and exercising, and then every time she fails at it, she seethes at at people in her chat and people in her comment section for calling her out again and again and again. But I'm sorry, you made it into content. It's the same thing with Jer. The exact same thing. So.
And there's a wedding coming up, I think the following month. Hopefully I'll be down 25. We'll buy that. But it's been okay. I've been able to stick to it. And
here's the other thing. I don't believe his story about losing weight, because now that he's made his weight loss into content, he's not showing us the numbers on the scale. He's just saying, oh, I lost this amount of weight. I could come on here next week and say, hey guys, guess what? I lost 50 pounds in a week. Misty, can you show us the scale? No, can't. Sorry. You just have to believe me that I lost 50 pounds in a week. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's so, this is what did I just tweet at him? I said, you need to show us the documentation. At this point, nobody believes what you say because we've proven you wrong over and over and over and over again. Show us the scale. Show us the actual numbers. So.
now I'm starting the more regular workouts, which I think will be a good way to avoid plateauing and hopefully help supercharge the weight loss. I mean, I'm in 100.
He sounds like he's all the way in, doesn't he? Doesn't this look like the face of a man who has seen the light and is now convicted beyond anything else that now is the time to get healthy? Here's the other thing I've been contemplating too. This is just purely speculation on my part, but if you read between the lines and what we've noticed since he started this diet, I think it makes sense. I think this emoji is radicalizing the A-log. Someone needs to tweet the FBI. I know, right? Get me arrested. That's what needs to happen. Okay, here's what I think. I think that Jer went to his doctor, and I think he's been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It would make sense given his age and how much he weighs that he would it's a gut feeling. I have nothing to really justify that as fact. It's just purely speculation on my part. I think he was told he's type 2 diabetic, which would make that sudden knee-jerk transition into keto make a lot of sense, because the first thing you have to do when you're diagnosed with diabetes, of course, is get your blood sugars under control, and the fastest way to do that is to get your sugars under control, right? So it would make the keto diet would make sense in that regard. His sudden transition of drinking White Claw and carblesses would also make sense, and his fascination with avoiding carbs just in general would make I don't know. Like I said, it's just a gut feeling I have. He's not shown me any proof to justify that, other than if you just kind of read between the lines a little bit more. Is the type 2 one that gets Ozempic? Yes, it is. So that's just, oh Lord, new tweet. Okay. That is just a pure gut instinct on my part. So he posted about chicken. Hold on. he spent the last 2 hours engaging with the trolls and rage baiting us to now going to, okay, grill masters, I can never get chicken right on the propane grill. What's your hacks? All this aggression could be the keto flu starting. He could be getting brain fog and it's making him agitated. That's a very good guess too, Dirt Eater. I think it might be a combination of that. Excuse me, plus Bearing's video. I think it could be those two things. That kind of sent him over the edge. So all right. Moving on. It's just about chicken. Here we go.
Pounds minimum. I could probably lose 120.
Now, if he was really committed to dieting and getting his health in order, I think 120 pounds is very achievable. The problem is that being on keto for a long, long time is not, keto's only supposed to be a short-term diet, right? So it'll really, yeah, it will really just, I don't know. I think he's going to have to start incorporating carbs at some point, but that's just me.
At my absolute fattest, I was like almost 400 pounds at my absolute fattest.
Can you show us the scale, please?
That's when I started to attempt dieting. I think it was like 390. Since I've had several yo-yo diets, I'm down to now, I think, what did I weigh in this morning at? 338.
Pause. I'm convinced he's lying here with that 338 number. Do you know why? Because every time he's told us a blatant lie, he looks down and he looks away. He doesn't look at the camera. He doesn't even look at the screen in front of him. He's looking this way, or he's looking this way, or he's looking this way. He never looks anywhere in the general direction of the camera. So I think that's one of his tells. And I think he's lying to us here. I need to see a scale.
So I'm down like 50 from my absolute fattest, but I think I need to be closer to 250.
Female Keno enjoyer, I agree with you. I will speak for myself. Before I started losing the weight that I have lost, I had to go through, oh man, I think I went through like 2 or 3 months of like really intensive therapy with a counselor to try and figure out, like, why was I doing the things I was doing? Why was I doing these self-destructive behaviors that led me to where I was? That led me to my highest weight. And if he's just, and it doesn't seem like that has happened here. It seems like he's just jumped into this keto thing with both feet. And while that can be a good thing, and I'm not trying to discourage him from trying to lose weight, what I am saying is, until your mentals are right, until your head is on straight, whatever physical activity you do, whatever happens there, it's not going to stick. It won't stick on the scale. So
that's probably like, I'm never going to be like a stick. That's not my DNA. That's not my genes. But I remember getting on that scale at 390. I was like, I'm going to die. So
I genuinely think his doctor told him that he's got something serious. If it's not type 2 diabetes, it's got to be something else. I'm just, like I said, pure speculation, but it's just a gut feeling.
I mean, we're all going to die, but ultimately I gotta get it, I'm out of time. Got to get under control and fast. So I'm going hard. Ever done a food allergy test? I did, and the only thing I'm allergic to is something called spelt. I don't know what it is. I think it's an ingredient in like bread.
Spelt is in like all kinds of processed foods. So if he's allergic to it, it could be why he's also having trouble.
Some say, I don't know. I did it where you had to like do blood drops on like all these little squares on a test. And there's, I don't know what it is. It's not like a seasoning. So maybe because the diet I'm on now doesn't allow bread at all, maybe I'll start feeling better too. No, smelt is a fish. Yes, it's spelt with a
Reardon, spelt, I think, is a it's like a preservative. It's found a lot in heavily processed food. Yeah, he spelt it. Yeah.
P, like you spelt something. So naturally, I'm staying away from wheat anyway. So maybe that'll help. Maybe I'll start get, digestion back in order. If I can get under 300 by Christmas, that would be incredible.
Oh, it's a type of wheat? Oh, okay. Thank you, Rebel Tech. Thank you for clarifying.
That would be incredible. I'm already down a shirt size, which is good. But it'll be nice to not have to shop at the Big and Tall store anymore.
He's always going to have to shop at the Big and Tall. He's always going to have to shop at the Big and Tall because of how tall he is.
220. Okay, I'm 6'5", so probably 230 to 240. I've got no problem with people that deliver food. None.
Break. It's food news. Get ready. We're in our food news segment here to talk about DoorDash. Let's go.
I think it's an honorable job. It's a good way to earn extra money. A lot of people do it for like extra money around Christmas or for birthdays or whatever the case is. No problem with it. And I always tip well. Why are my tax dollars potentially going to subsidize other people?
Who actually thinks Jared tips well? One in the chat if you think Jared tips well, 2 in the chat if you think he's just he does not tip well. No one. What's well? I would say 20% or more. 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. There's a 1 in there. Jared's a cheap goof. He tips the scale very well. Touche, Niletism. Touche. 1 when he's drunk. Okay. That's fair. Definitely a 10% tipper.
Who shouldn't be ordering DoorDash food. If you're by the way, if you're ordering DoorDash and you tip $1, you're an asshole.
Thanks for stating the obvious.
The fact that the average tip in New York City is only $3, that's a whole city of assholes. I mean, there's no way you should be tipping less than $5 minimum on a delivery order. And if you can't
$5 is even still way too low in my opinion.
Afford that, then you shouldn't be ordering delivery food. That might be a hot take, but that's the truth. It's the same people that go to the bar and tip like 50 cents. You can't afford to go to a bar and drink, so drink at home. It's cheap. Not only is it cheaper to drink at home anyway, but somebody doesn't have to serve you there.
We circled it all the way back around to going to the bar and drinking, by the way.
If you're tipping somebody $2 to deliver your food, you're a dick. And you might say, but Jeremy, some people, no, bring a lunch. If you're tipping somebody $2 to deliver your food, you're a dick. That's the truth. I understand there are exceptions to that rule. Maybe he was late. Maybe Shamiqua was late. Maybe your food order wasn't right. Yes, this is all fine cases to tip somebody.
So he just made this whole diatribe, which I cut most of it out, by the way. It went on for way longer than what I left into this edit. He went on this whole diatribe about if you tip low, you're an asshole. If you tip low, you suck. And now he's walking it back and saying, oh, but if you had bad service, I can understand giving a low tip. Nah. Oh, God. Is he really? Oh dear. Okay, let's look. Hold on. Um okay, I see more posts about grilling chicken. Um it's just yeah, it's just a bunch of stuff about where's the crash out happening? He quit the internet? Where? Can I not see it because I'm blocked? Jer Jermarola Lagasse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he just blocked me. Talking about Jordy? Where? Um wait, wait, okay, I'm confused. Is quartering leaving the internet or is okay, check replies. Okay. Um no, Wings has quit the internet? Okay. I have my replies are so my notifications Dirt Eater are so like with everything that's gone on, it's crazy. I'm not seeing what you're referring to. Yeah. Hey Captain, how are ya? Let's see. I'm confused. All I saw was just posts about grilling chicken. That was it. Jared just claimed to be the best race baiter. Nuh-uh, really? Oh, I see what you mean. I see it. I see it now. Sorry, it took a second to pop up. So Sarah Fields, who is another one that Jer is simping for, reposted this saying, Sarah Fields is the #1 race baiter and those white boys are not Nolan Wells' friends. And she says, #1, I'm flattered. And then Quartering says, I demand a recount. And she says, no takebacks. Okay. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, thank you. Well, that's kind of cringy and awkward. Okay. Oh, here comes the kitty. Here's the moo. He is cringe, Nurse Ladybird. Why would you do this if you're married? You would only do this if you were in a basically a dead marriage, which is what a lot of people have suggested is what's happening. Come here. Come say hi. Kitty. Yeah. This is Oreo. She is the moo. Hey, Panda. How are ya? He's perving. He wants our feet pics. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. So, you think he'll live stream the moment the FDA knocks on his door? I hope he's live if that ever happens. Cute kitty, thank you. This is the one that likes to interrupt and bang on the headbutt the microphone when I'm trying to talk and whip it with her tail. She's just a menace. I swear, if her and Baxter Flurgandy ever get together, it's going to be a chaos stream of epic proportions. So, because she likes to walk over my keyboard too and make me lose my place. Jared just blocked me for calling him a hypocrite months ago. Lol. Audio about a fight on about the kid was. Oh. So yeah, Jared's looking for he's on the internet looking for ass pats. He doesn't want to hear any constructive criticism. He doesn't want to hear anybody with a differing opinion. He's just gonna silence you and block you. That's just the way that it is. So, Worski's cats are basically the FBI kicking in his door. That's funny. My kitty messes with my work computer always too. It's such a cat. Yeah, it is cat behavior, 100%. Oh, God. It's more cringe now. It's not Kittler. She's got her mustache it's a Charlie Chaplin mustache, okay? Not that other guy. Okay? Not that other guy. Charlie Chaplin. I demand a recount. No takebacks. This is 2020 all over again. So freaking cringe, man. So cringe. Sarah Fields hates Jer after he fired her and the rest of the public staff so he could sell a cookbook. Why is she like engaging with him on Twitter then? I don't get it. Breathing room for the German people. Oh my gosh. He really is the worst comedian out there. Listen, she can't help with the little mustache she was born with, okay? That just happens to be her moo cow pattern. And she's very sweet. All right, let's jump back into. Oh boy, we've got 20 minutes. All right, let's jump back into the video and we'll try and get as far as we can with this.
$2. But you shouldn't be, or this is like the government subsidizing people's poor decisions. We see it every day on Caleb Hammer's show. All these brokies go on there and they're spending 30 to 40% of their income on eating out. And
I love how he brings up Caleb Hammer, but when he was asked to go on Caleb Hammer, he basically was like, nah, I'm not doing that, bro. Hi, Fixie, how are you?
Sometimes more. His own finance agency urged him to tone down his contentious taxing the rich. This is also a guy that doxed how many thousands of people by releasing their names and addresses. He should get sued for that. This guy released the names and addresses of people who own more than one home or have a second home in New York City. Why would you do that for any other reason than to intimidate them? That's what doxing's all about. That's why people do it on the internet.
Oh, really? And you would know a lot about doxing, wouldn't you, Jeremy? You would know a lot about doxing, wouldn't you? Let's just listen to that one more time.
Finance agency urged him to tone down his contentious taxing the rich. This is also a guy that doxed how many thousands of people by releasing their names and addresses. He should get sued for that.
So again, we're going to unpack this. He's talking about Well, they got doxxed, so they should sue. So again, we have another mention here of suing somebody for, I mean, was releasing the information the right thing to do on Mom Donnie's part? No, it was a really scummy thing to do. But I mean, house deeds and stuff is all public. That's all public record. So is that really a dox if you're releasing public records? Or if you're bringing up public records? No, not necessarily. But Jared seems to think that you should be able to sue if you're talking about somebody's information that's publicly available to anybody who asks for it.
This guy released the names and addresses of people who own more than one home or have a second home in New York City. Why would you do that for any other reason than to intimidate them? That's what doxing's all about. That's why people do it on the internet. Ha ha ha, I know your address. The implication is I'm going to come to your house and harass you or do worse.
I'm sensing a bit of projection here. What do you guys think? This seems very much like, I'm getting doxxed. Oh no! People are gonna come and harass me in the red F-150 and dig through my garbage and all the other stuff that never actually happened. Am I wrong? Phone books used to, yeah, dreamology, yes. Phone books used to list phone numbers and addresses. Normally, it's public information. Absolutely.
It's an intimidation tactic. Exactly what you would see from communist regimes.
Oh, boy.
We got another story coming up here. Then we've got an interview after that, a pre-recorded interview, and then we're going to talk about Alex Jones after that. Rapid fire news for y'all on a Friday, because I know you're trying to get out of the office early. I know you're trying to start your weekends early. I see you.
He always tries to present himself as an everyman and being like, oh yeah, we're doing it all quick for you because I know you want to get out of here on a Friday, blah, blah, blah. This man has not worked a 9 to 5 in 20 years. Yeah, I cut out the kimchi ad, Reardon. I couldn't do it again. Jared doxed Yellow Flash, or tried to, and Flash has shown his face before in the past, but it's not an egomaniac like Jared. Yeah.
I see you staring at the clock right now, thinking it's almost 5 o'clock.
Have you guys noticed too that he's back to exclusively drinking Celsius on his streams? He's not drinking water on streams anymore. That's a red flag for me for his keto diet. I mean, yeah, Celsius doesn't really have a lot of sugar to it, but the fact that he's not drinking water anymore and he's back to Celsius, don't know. It's not looking too good.
I respect it. But one awesome thing you could do is if you're on the Rumble homepage right now, click the title of the video, click through to the actual video, and make sure you follow this channel. There's a green follow button down.
And here we are again with the follow bag.
Down below. You can also just search up Thequartering, one word. Following the channel is free. Download the Rumble app. It's an incredible app. It gets better all the time. Create an account and follow me. It's absolutely free. Another way you can support the show is by supporting my coffee company.
Oh,
Lord. It's called Coffee Brand Coffee. We've been around for several years now. We're available at coffeebrandcoffee.com or via Amazon. You can go to buycbc.com right now and pick up some of our dark roast.
Purchased one time. Purchased one time. Purchased one time. Purchased one time. Purchased one time.
K-Cups that are 30% off, or vanilla sugar cookie, blue.
Also, how long? Okay, sorry for the quick pauses. How long has this dark roast K-Cup thing been on sale for? Because even with it being discounted, it still hasn't, Amazon still hasn't put that 50 plus sold in however long tag on it. So even with it being discounted, it doesn't look like it's moving at all.
Berry cobbler, strawberries and cream. We also have 100% pure Kona. We have double caffeinated. We have
He's bringing Kona up a lot this week, especially in the last 2 days. I don't know, ever maybe since Wednesday when I released my Kona video, and I was on channel 404 News with Don Flurgandy. It's really bringing up the Kona a lot. Interesting.
a light roast. We have Ethiopian roast. We have all sorts of delicious blends that you can pick up from our store at buycbc.com.
Pausing. Yes. I paused. Why did you need me to pause? What? What? You're yelling at me, Dirt Eater. Why? No. Do I need to go back? Did I miss one? I'm sorry.
We make about $1 or $2 per bag that you buy, but it really adds up. And if you're already a Coffee Brand Coffee customer, remember you can save another 5% by turning on Subscribe and Save. And that saves me a ton of time guessing the inventory levels we need. And I would
New seething tweet? Okay. Hold on. Refreshing. Excuse me. Let's see. Is it this one? Watch Tommy smile ear to ear when this dumb woke liberal makes his point for him. Ha 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 ha. Hawaii 50 on the case, yeah. Or is there... Oh, in the replies? Thank you. Oh, here we are. Personal attacks don't make the actual argument stronger. Most people know we can disagree without mocking each other. I mean, that's a very reasonable response to have, I would think, right? And then Jer says, it's not a personal attack. It's an observation that a 40-year-old man with kids is making content like a 13-year-old. How embarrassing. I need an alert sound effect. I know I do. I know. I mean, this seems like a reasonable response to me, right? And Jer's basically like, "No, I'm right and you're wrong." That's the that is the feeling that I'm getting. Jer, you're 40-something. You're a 43-year-old man with no kids. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. And he's still being a simp. I demand a recount. This is bullshit. Do you use mail-in ballots? Okay. Oh boy, you guys. I'm really sorry that I couldn't get through everything today. I had a hard cutoff of 3 p.m. Eastern today, and it is just about 3 p.m. So I'm really sorry. I wish we could keep going because I feel like there's more crash out to be had. But I have things going on, so I need to go. I'm sorry. But I appreciate y'all for being here. If you're on YouTube, if you could please do me the favor of making sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a like on the stream on your way out. I would greatly appreciate that. And then if you're on Kick, please just make sure you're following the stream, following the channel. I would appreciate that very, very much. We are going to do probably a stream on Tuesday this week. Like I said, I want to do some coverage on Doherty Dozen, and that will most likely be a Kick only stream. So make sure you join us over on Kick for that. I will post more details about that in the next couple of days on X as well. And then if Jer spurgs out again, we can have an emergency broadcast. Okay, does that sound like a plan to everyone? Does that sound good? Okay. All right. Well, we are gonna head on out of here. I am gonna play our theme song on our way out. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you again, and we'll talk soon. Bye, guys.